Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you made it. Today I am doing a frog for Froggy Friday. I have my crushed crystal out, and I am actually going to put a lot of crushed crystal into my first layer of this frog. I want the top of the frog to be saturated with glitter, so I'm going real heavy-handed. I give my mold a spray of alcohol, and I just pour my resin, and I'm going to let that set up overnight and come back tomorrow. Scrape all that resin out of there, making sure not to leave any crushed crystal behind. That would be a crime. Alright, so we're back, it's set up, and now I'm going to just brush in mica, and this is a blue-purple shift, and I thought that would look really good with the crystal on top. I don't know, we'll see. So I'm going to brush that everywhere with my makeup brush. Look at that color, so pretty. Love this color. I love shift colors in general, but purple and blue shift is my favorite. Get that all brushed in, make sure I don't miss anything. Getting his little thighs, I guess. I don't know, that's those thighs. His little frog legs. Getting the little toesies. Make sure everything is good and covered. Can we just make everything in this color? Would that be a little much? I don't know. Let's get these other little toes done. Make sure to get in there and not miss any of it. All right, it's looking good. Just a little bit of powder really does quite a lot of coverage. It's probably because it's a small frog too, but I really didn't have to use all that much. All right, that's looking good, and we are almost done brushing in all the mica. So it is time to pour. And I am going to use black pigment paste and mix it into my resin. So I'm going to get that stirred up. And I do come back and have to add a little bit more pigment paste because it wasn't dark enough. So I'll give it another squirt. You want to use the dark color behind these color shift powders. It makes it pop off a lot brighter, more vibrant. If you were to use a white, it would kind of dull it out a little bit. So black is really the way to go when you're using these color shifts, or if you're using chameleon flakes as well. So I'll get my stir stick scraped off, and we are pouring. I did set it aside, let it debubble, because I'm sure I stirred in some bubbles in there while I was stirring so vigorously. Alright, so we're going to pour in the black. Pour it in slow, a little bit high up. In case any bubbles are hiding in there, we want to get them to rise up right away. Get it poured into his little toes and feet. I'm trying to be careful because I want to avoid cleanup on those toes as much as possible. Get this last foot, and I'm going to grab my silicone tool, and I want to gently coax that resin into those toes. But I have to be careful because I don't want to scrape my mica powder that I painted in there. So I'm gonna drop a couple little drops and then just ease it on up there just a little bit. That way when you pour more resin, it will flow in there because it's already up into the little toes, instead of struggling to get it up there to begin with and risking over pouring and then having to clean, and cleaning those little toes is no fun. All right, and I am back to demold. He is still a little warm, so that means his little feet and toes are going to be very bendy. So I need to be really careful. We don't want to break off any toes. I'm going to gently go around these little toes and try to get them out. Ugh, I should have waited. Should have let him be completely cured and cooled down. I'm so impatient. If he loses a toe, it's not my fault. Yes, it is my fault because I'm impatient. It's okay. If he loses a toe, we can fix it. We'll just glue it back on. Nobody will ever know. But we're going to be careful and try to get him out of there. Yes, little foot's bending. Easy. All right, let's try to get his thigh out. Once the thighs are out, it comes out much easier. So we'll give it a little wiggle on that side, a little tug on that side. All right, he's coming out. All right, we're almost in the clear. Now for his front paws. Paws? No, they're not paws. For his front feet. Easy. All right. No problem. We got this. We got this. Just that one little stubborn toe. There we go. Look, all toes intact. Let's flip this little froggy over. Oh. Oh, okay, so I really did get saturation with that glitter. That's a lot of glitter. All right, he looks good though. I love that purple blue. I hope you can see it as I'm rotating him around. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. All right, I need to doll this little frog up a little bit. Let me figure out what I'm doing. Well, first things first, he needs eyes. So I am just going to take my Sharpie and try to color in that eye socket as best I can. I usually put in the glass eyes, and I don't know why I didn't do it this time. But it's okay, this will work. I can dazzle up his eyes in another way. He doesn't have to have the glass eyes. So I'm just going to get the black in there, try to make sure it's even. And that looks pretty even. I don't see any difference in eyeball to eyeball. All right, so I'm going to leave that. That looks good. And now I need to do something to his back. I am going to grab my rhinestones and see which will match with that purple blue shift. And I think I'm going to go with the iridescent ones. They shift in color, so it'll match the frog. So I grab my B7000 and my larger iridescent stone. And I'm just going to put them on here and there. Yeah, that's gonna look good like that. So I will get those put on. Put one at his little butt area. And I'm going to switch sizes. I'm going to go to the next size down. That way we'll give him a little variation in spots. I guess the rhinestones could be considered spots.
Little jars lined on the table. Every color, every shade I saved.
And I'm just going to keep doing this, and I'm going to drop down in size of rhinestones. So I will see you back when it is finished. And there we go. Look at all those spots. And hopefully you can see that there are different sizes on there. I think it shows up. All right, so he needs some pupils. So I'm going to give him just little yellow pupils. Yellow is going to go good with the blue purple. So he needs a pupil. Just gluing on the yellow rhinestones and trying to make sure that I get them even. Don't want him looking in two different directions now. I really like how this frog came out. I think he looks great. Love the color. Love the shimmer on him. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. Here are some final pictures for you. Thanks for watching.